Bill Shorten says he's confident he will win the election as the latest opinion polls point to a Labor victory.
And he says if he wins, his first priorities will be restoring penalty rates and implementing climate change policy. Political reporter Jane Norman is travelling with the Labor leader.
They say the only poll that matters is the one these voters behind me are taking part in today. After more than 30 days on the campaign trail, Bill Shorten will learn tonight whether he's done enough to convince Australians to vote for change. He spent the morning here in Melbourne voting and taking part in that great election tradition, sampling a democracy sausage.
Tastes like a mood for change.
He's looking relaxed and he's confident Labor will win, but the victory could be narrow. Labor's prospects are looking really strong here in Victoria, but patchy elsewhere, particularly in Queensland.
I am confident that Labor can form a majority government, but we must wait until 6 p.m. and then the vote counting starts, and of course 2 hours later in the West.
If he wins tonight, he's promising to hit the ground running, swearing in some of his cabinet as early as next week, and he's also outlined some of his policy priorities.
We'll start straight away. My first cabinet meeting, the first order of business, will put a submission to the independent umpire to get the wages moving again for millions of our fellow Australians. My first legislation will be to reverse the cuts to penalty rates. We will convene the Parliament as soon as possible to start action on climate change.
The latest opinion polls of this campaign are still pointing to a Labor victory, putting the ALP about 51 to 49% ahead of the coalition after preferences. From here, Mr Shorten will be doing a blitz of polling booths around Melbourne, hoping to convince those swinging voters to go his way.